Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Coded Challenge. My name is Azavel Eckford. I work on an innovation and digital learning team here at Evanston Public Library. And today I'm going to show you how to incorporate music.
Let's get started. So the thing that we're going to focus on in this video is the forever loop container, okay, which is right here. And then we're going to create another version of this section right here, which is play melody. This is our melody. Add tempo. This is our tempo. Or beats per minute. BPM stands for beats per minute. And before we get into changing any of this, let's just kind of hear how it sounds. So if we come over here and we press play, you're going to first hear some music, and then you're going to see it says press A to play. And then when we press A, this is just a very simple button smasher game. As we're smashing the button to try and get a high score, as the timer counts down, you're just going to hear this music that we were able to compose in this program. So let me show you how that works. We press play, hear the music, press A to play, we press A, and then you're going to hear faster music. Okay, and you see the timer's counting down. And there we go. All right, I got a good score of 63. Okay, so we're just going to stop that for the time being. Going to minimize, and now we're going to come back. I'm going to show you how I did that, and we're just going to kind of recreate it over here in this area, just so you know where to go to create this. Okay, so this area again controls the music that is playing while you're trying to get a high score and make all the bats fly out of the A. Okay, this music up here is the music that gets played when the press A to play note comes up. And we'll talk about this last because it's very simple. But let's deal with this. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to create it over here in this area. So the first thing that we're going to do is, sorry, as I said, you hear the train in the background. First thing we're going to do is come to our loops area, click loops, and we want to go to the forever container right here. We're just going to grab that. We're going to bring that to the side right here. Okay. And what the forever container does is whatever music we put inside the container or whatever function, it's just going to loop it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever for as long as that section of the game is active. Okay, so we have our forever loop. Now we're going to go to music, and we're going to go here, play melody. Okay, add tempo. Okay, grab that, bring it out, throw that in there. Now you might be noticing, well, hey, that looks different. Why does that look different? Well, you can actually do a couple of things. I'm going to show you a couple of tricks. One, so I really liked this melody. I can take that, grab that, and place it there. Okay? Say I had music in a couple of different places and I didn't want to create the music, or I didn't want to have to find it over and over again. I could just create it. Boom. All right? I'm sorry, I could just grab it and drag it over there like I did. You know, and you grab it, take it out. So now there's no music. That's what it looks like when there's no music. I can take that, put it back in. All right. Okay. Or I can go to music, show you a couple of different ways. I can go to music and I can grab another one of these, bring it out, throw that in there. Now, if I go here and I double click, this thing comes up and I could just create music. Let's see. I'm just randomly, and sometimes I think it's set to a key where you can kind of do no wrong. Let's see. Okay, so what we saw was it was looping over and over and over again. So let's just say that I like that. Okay, all I have to do is click done. Now it's there. And as you see, these bars, the reason why it's that color is it's letting me know what color corresponds to the note that is being played. And if I don't like that note for some reason, I can come here, you know. So now what do we got? Yeah. Or I can put it back to what I had, which is there. Okay. And yeah, it only lets you do one at a time. It doesn't let you do like two notes. Like say you want it there and there, it's not going to let you do it. So we just go there. And then if we like what we're hearing, we click done. This here also corresponds to the beats per minute. So I can change my beats per minute or my tempo there, or I can also later change it here. Okay. So I copied or dragged one melody, this melody. I dragged it, grabbed it, and pulled it and dragged it there. I created my own melody. You can also go to music, and if we bring this out again, throw that there. If you double click, if you come up here to the gallery, you click right, guess what? It has a variety of melodies that are already made. So if for some reason you don't want to make your own melody, you just like, hey, I just need some music. You can go to any one of these. You press play and it will demo it for you. You know, if you like that, double click it and it shows you the block and color code that makes up that melody. And again, you can adjust it, you know, but we're gonna go there, keep that there. I like it. I'm gonna hit done. So now I've just recreated my music section, and I'm gonna go over here and delete this one. So if I hit right, delete block, it's gone. So now this new music that we just created, it's going to be the music for our game now. So let's check something. Let's go into the game and see what we've created. Let's see if it goes together. So I'm going to expand the screen. I'm going to press play. We got our initial music. We'll talk about that later. Now, once I press A, the music that we just created is going to play while we're trying to get a high score. Let's hear what it sounds like. So you hear it. I'm just going to play the game a little bit as the timer counts down. Okay. And that's our game. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to minimize. Now, I don't know about you, but that music is a little too slow for me. I think if we had faster music, that it might give a little bit more urgency to the game, which might be a little bit more appropriate. So if I go here, I click, a little slider comes up, and maybe, you know, let's take it to about 300. So that's one way we could set the slider. Another way is we double click in there. You see it's kind of grayed out right there. And then we could just type in the beats per minute, 300. I'm gonna do that here as well. 300. typed in 3,000, 300, although that would have been interesting. Okay. So we got 300. Let's see if that gives us any more urgency in our game. Maximize. We're going to press play. Let's see what happens. All right. We got some faster music. And it does provide a little more urgency as we play and try to get a high score. So we're going to stop that. Going to minimize. Yeah. And we could go higher. I think last time I did like 350. So let's try that. 352. 352. $352. $352. Oh. 352. All right. So it's going to go a little faster. Anything, a smaller number will play the music slower. A higher number will play the music fast. And what's happening is it's going, when we get to that section of the game where we have to press the button and make the bats fly from the A, is it's playing melody 1, then melody 2, then melody 3, then it's going back 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to play it at whatever tempo. So for instance, this is pretty fast. Well, let's just play it again so that we hear it at the faster tempo, and then I'm going to change the middle tempo to make it slower so that you kind of hear it. Okay, so we're just gonna, and I could do it here too. Just play. I press A. You hear how much faster that is? Which I think for this game, because it's a pretty simple and fast game, that the faster music actually works for it. But let's say I want to slow this tempo. Let's say for some reason I want to do something really interesting and have the second tempo go down to 120 again. So now we have a tempo of 352, 120, and then it's going to shoot back up to 352. Let's see if we can hear that. And I'm not even going to play the game. I'm just going to activate the music. So, all right, now once I press A, we're going to hear this first at 352. We're going to hear this at 120. And then we're going to hear this at 352. And then it's just going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you put in a 4 for a fifth melody, it would just keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Playing it until the game ended. So let's just hear again, 352, 120, 352. That's the tempo that it's going to be. Let's just hear what that sounds like. Okay, so we heard that. We heard that faster tempo, then a slower tempo, and then it went fast, fast, slow, fast, fast, slow, fast, fast, slow. That's essentially what it did. All right, we're going to stop the game. I'm going to go back here, change that to 352 again. And now we have our music. So there was some music. If you've done some of the other tutorials, you already know that when you're coding, everything works in a sequence. So on start, basically what this is saying, this is an on start container. On start, we're going to see a background, the staging area, which is right there, right? Then what this is saying is we're going to see this little pillar shape right there. All right, that little podium shape. This stuff just says where it should be on the screen. And then we're going to hear music. And then you're going to you're going to get this instruction that says press A to play. Okay. And it's all going to happen very fast. You're going to see background, podium, music, press A. Then it's going to stop there. Okay. Once I press A, you're going to see the countdown. You're going to see the podium again. And then you're going to see this button. And then we play the game. We press A. And while we're pressing A and trying to get a high score, our forever loop is activated. Okay. And this works the exact same way. Okay. That this works. If we double click in there, we can change this. We can go to the gallery, pick something else. We can adjust the beats per minute for the tempo. So it works the exact same way. We're just telling, hey, once the game starts and this background is activated and this podium hits, I want some music right before or during the same time that this direction to press A to play is activated. And then once the gameplay starts, I want this to play over and over while the gameplay is happening. Okay. And again, let's just see that in action. Okay. So watch. And I'm gonna just kind of with my mouse show you what's happening over here. So we got boom. All right. It came up, it played the music. Now we're here. Okay. Press A to play, press A to play. Now, once we press A to play, it's going to cycle through this. It's going to activate this. We press A. Now it's just cycling through this. Okay, awesome. We're going to stop that. Okay, and that's essentially how you add music to your game. Again, you can go in here. You go in here, you could create your own music. You can move some stuff around and create you can create your own music from scratch. You can adjust one of the pre-made melodies if you go into the gallery. And if you have music that you created, as you lay out your game, you can grab and pull the music into other spaces. So you can go here, grab, pull it into another thing, which is kind of cool. So that's our music tutorial. Again, my name is Azavel. I am the music technician at the Evanston Public Library. And this is your music tutorial for the Code It Challenge. I hope it's been helpful. Enjoy the rest of your day.